Hello, Internet. I am Matt Haas. How are you today? I got some fun things to talk about today. But before I do, I believe my executive producer is in the house as a disembodied voice. John, are you here?
Oh, he's here. He's here with head on body and the whole thing on the West Coast at 5:15 a.m. Pacific. He's ready.
Allegedly, your head is
Allegedly.
on the body.
Allegedly.
There's
Allegedly.
no proof.
Yeah.
Please tell the Good Morning Haas audience what I'm going to talk about today.
You know how those content lawyers are with that. Anyhow, Matt's ventured into the world of high fashion. Heaven help him. Are these people out of their ever-loving minds? Let's think about that for a second. He'll share his first impressions of this well-new arena. Meanwhile, John's down one more box and starting to clear out empties with a self-imposed deadline of April 20th. Things are looking very doable. Let's dive into today's stories, laughs, and progress. Today is January 27th, 2025, episode 871. Get ready for it. Good morning, Haas!
Good morning, Haas. So you can't miss rocking and rolling with that Haas leading the way.
Get ready to groove. It's Britta Aller. How are you, Britta? Celebrates 13 months of membership, another month with this fabulous crew.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
We are glad to have you on board, Britta. I love the fun havers here. Everyone's a fun haver, whether you're a member or not. Jaden's here with a purple heart. Hi, Jaden. There's my moderator, Sammy Superstar. He's young, but he's mean. Do not cross Sammy Superstar, or he will swing the band hammer. Just kidding. He won't do that. Desert Bum Woodworking is here. That's Chuck. CS Live DK. Einar Riss Hansen. Oh, my goodness. I think that counts as a coin event. Judges, does that count? I believe so. Ding, ding, ding.
It does. A new member / anniversary member. Yeah, we will take the coin on this one.
Okay, there we go. Fashion Haas. Face purple crying. Love it. Love it. I have 3 clothing items to make videos about for my side hustle. A pair of sneakers and 2 button-down short sleeve dress shirts. What do you think about that? Someone wants this face to be the high fashion symbol of their brand. Are they crazy? That's the question. Ernesto might know. Hi, Ernesto. How are you? Welcome back to the channel. David W. Ryan's popping in. Oh, he's still working his sewing machine. He's got crafts to make. Come on, baby. Come on. Look at this. New milestone. 900. That 900 means subscribers. It doesn't say subscribers, but that's what it means. One of the hosts on the live selling platform Whatnot, I tend to watch his shows because he's fun to watch. Sometimes I buy stupid stuff for like way too cheap of a price. And it kind of got out that I had a YouTube channel because he was asking, different questions. And he's like, oh, what's your YouTube channel? And then he wrote it down, and then I got a sub. Coincidence? Who knows? Maybe it's him. I don't know. So if you're here, hello. What's up? What's up? That's Tall Boy.
Tall boy.
Oh, boy.
Danny G is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. He is a new grandfather, and I have stats to share. Hugh Demand's back. Hi, Hugh Demand. Did I see my plush friend? I believe you did. Let's go. There he is. Go down the pipe. Oh, see, we've got nothing but high energy, high production value here, thanks to my man, Plush Mario. All right. I have more stats about this beautiful baby boy. Look at that. That is Denny's grandson, Denny G. congratulate Denny G and new mama Rachel in the chat. Look at that. Denny, that's a good-looking kid. Some kids, the first couple days, they don't come out as good-looking as that. He's gonna be breaking hearts one day. I know, breaking hearts left and right. Check that out. Congrats, Mr. Denny. I know, right? I know. Cutie, cutie, cutie. Oh, my goodness. So much awesomeness happening here. Hey, here's something that's not awesome. I filed all of my paperwork to my accountant so he can prepare my taxes. No, 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 no. I have a feeling it's going to be a brutal tax year for the Haas household. I don't know, but oh boy. I'm bracing. Well, I'm strapped in with the 5-point harness. A lot of people have already dubbed me Pappy G. Pappy G. I like that. Do you like that, John?
Love that. Love Pappy G is a really becoming nickname. I love that. Matt, I don't want to dive into this too much, but how bad do you think it's going to be?
Oh my.
Okay, you know what I was
Well, my accountant has a literal 8-ball, from the 70s where you shake it and it has a 20-sided die in it and it tells you an answer to a yes or no question. Every time I ask, he's like, I'm just going to spin the 8-ball because nobody knows. Because, he's just taking the information. He's got to crunch the numbers after our appointment. I don't know.
So you're thinking all the sides of the die in there says refund 6,000, owes 12,000, refund 3,000, owes 9,000. It just shakes it and then it says ask again later.
The problem is I never get the refund. I always get the payout. I always got to pay Uncle Sam more. So, which is technically, if you do it right, you're supposed to not get a refund or pay. Like you're supposed to nail it. But it's impossible to predict because.
And how big is the tax code anyway? 500 million pages.
It's so much they can't have enough paper to print it all on because that would be wasting money. Yeah, kind of nuts. The Babelfish is real. Do you know what Babelfish is? That is a reference to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and the way that they were able to travel in space is put a little tiny fish in your ear, and the fish understands every language, and the fish hears what's being said and then talks to you in your ear in the language you understand. That's called a Babelfish. They have a whole product out there called Babbel that teaches you another language named off of that fictitious fish character in the book, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And look at that. These might look like normal over-the-ear earbuds or headphones, but they are translation earbuds. So I can put this in my ear and someone can speak another language and it will speak to me in English what they're saying. I installed the software and it works. I think that's kind of crazy. Tech Troublemaker. I love the Babelfish, says Tech Troublemaker. That was a fun plot point in the book. Oh, how am I supposed to read this, Mr. John? Let's do this a little different here.
Well, I like to follow up on these things.
Oh, gotcha. My goodness, that's crazy. Yes, it ate wasted brainwaves in exchange. It translated whatever language you heard into a language you can understand. Outrageous story time. I got detention in high school because I was reading The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and laughed out loud when I should have been quiet, and I got detention. So go figure. And the point was, like, before class, the chapter I was on, the sperm whale and the pot of petunias was falling towards a planet. And then, there was some fun dialogue, and then it ended, and they were still falling. And then it went on a whole other chapter. And then another chapter came around where they were exploring a planet, and they went in a big crater. And in the center of the crater was a whale skeleton. And it kind of looks like a comedy routine where it snapped back to something you said in the earlier part of your set. And I just started laughing, and they're like, Matt, you've got detention. You're too noisy. I'm like, ooh.
Oof.
I know. True story. Also, tragic news. My animated border went away. I don't know what happened to it. It just vanished. I don't know if you remember, there used to be like a purple and green border that used to slowly rotate. It's gone. And no, that wasn't an inbuilt Ecamm overlay. I built that as an animated WebM with transparent background because it wasn't the inbuilt feature of Ecamm couldn't quite give me exactly what I wanted, so I tinkered with that. That's neither here nor there. Today is National Bubble Wrap Day. Look at that.
Satisfying.
Bubble wrap. Society would grind to a halt without bubble wrap. You can quote me on that. And the bowl of petunias thought, oh no, not again.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
I love my community. I love all of you guys and gals. Fun, fun, fun. Well, I will ask you a question. And maybe you can drop some comments. And John, this is open, obviously, to you as well. If you had a shirt and you were to make a video about the shirt, I mean, besides telling what fabric it's made out of and the build quality and things like that, what else would you say on camera? What would you speak to the camera if you had to do a video about a product that was a shirt? I'm like, do you tell a story? Do you say this would look great at this function? Or I need help. So someone help me with that.
I think when showing clothes, and I say this with a little bit of expertise. Oh God, right? That's funny. That's really funny. When showing off clothes for sale, and I say this with a little bit of subject matter expertise because I used to have a neighbor who was a host on QVC. And when she used to show off clothes and had, other staff show off clothes, it was basically when you want to talk about color, you want to talk about material, but you also want to talk about sizing. And yes, you want to talk about what it would go good with, what sort of things you could wear it with, what sort of functions do you want to wear the clothing at, that sort of thing. Obviously, she did a lot of stuff with women's clothes, and certainly there's a lot of market. But the thing is, you want to talk about what it means when you're selling the clothes and when you wear that item. So when you're selling a shirt, what does that shirt go with? If the shirt has any sort of moniker on it, talk about the moniker.
Okay.
Talk about what it looks like.
Good advice. Good advice. So you have to do a short catwalk scene with you walking around wearing the shirt. Let it be a B-roll scene, no context. Tech troublemaker.
Preferably with I'm Too Sexy playing in the background.
with a mesh shirt. It has to be a completely mesh shirt. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Sammy Superstar and Klondike get verbal shout outs because they're level 2 fun havers here on the YouTube. They have memberships here. Also, verbal shout outs go to the Venture Forward and Rich Vibes. But since they are level 3 members, they also get their name on screen in a specific color. Say it with me. Gold.
Now it sparkles.
Who likes the sparkles? Let me know if the sparkles should stay or go. Show off the pockets.
It's all about the pockets. Definitely.
What was
all about
Ben
the pockets.
Stiller? Like a right-hand turn he did on that fashion thing. Good Lord. I don't know
Matt,
what I'm doing.
Matt, you know what you're gonna have to do. You're going to have to do a catalog. You're going to have to do that whole thing, and it sounds kitschy, but it sounds really funny. And now the more I think about it, yeah, you got to do that.
A catalog? What about a calendar?
Oh my God!
Would you ironically
blown.
purchase a Matt Haas 2026 calendar if I make one?
Let us know in
year?
the comments, either today or tomorrow. Let us know in the comments. Seriously, if you want a calendar, we will make a calendar.
Good Lord.
WizardofHaas.com.
What was the timestamp this show officially went off the rails today?
6 o'clock yesterday.
I think we better jump out of here. I love you all. Thanks, JB.
Peace.